Welcome to Spicy Sunflower Tarot. These readings are designed to bring love, light, and truth to those that watch. Take what is yours, leave what isn't. Like, subscribe, leave comments, and feel free to repost these videos. This is going to be a month ahead spread for the sign of Leo, the fire sign Leo. I'm just cleansing the space with a little bit of sacred sage, asking for that truth and love and clarity that will get a message for Leo for this month of June that's for your highest and best good. Leo can be your sun sign, your moon sign, your rising sign, really any place you have a prominent Leo placement. This reading might resonate for you. I'm going to give these cards a few shuffles. These are the Wild Unknown deck from the artist Kim Krans. And these are available on Amazon for purchase if you're interested. They're very beautiful. I'm going to also use the Yasmin Boland Moonology Oracle deck. Just doing one more time for the shuffle. And we're going to cut these. And I'm just going to start with the month of June for you, Leo. We'll do 8 cards, 8 card spread for you. I'm just looking for the theme of the month. The Daughter of Cups. Avoid this. The Son of Wands. Embrace this. The Chariot. Evaluate this. The Three of Wands. I'm sorry, this is the Four of Wands. Evaluate. Let go of this. The Fool. Aries energy. Grow. We're going to grow the Ten of Swords. Action to take. The Hanged Man. And then goal for the month. We're looking for the Six of Cups. Very interesting. All right. So, Leo, we're looking for, going back here to the beginning at the bottom of the deck, looking at the Six of Pentacles. And as a beginning card, or an overview card for the reading, Leo, this is the energy of reciprocation. So as a theme or as an overview for our month ahead June spread, Leo, the energy is showing up as reciprocation, equal give and take. Either this has something to do with work, family, your love life, your friendships, the energy of equal give and take, of reciprocity. So exchanging and giving as much as the other person or the other thing. And so this is great, healthy energy, reciprocation, equal give and take. Really great. Set that off to the side. We'll go back to that very first card, which is the theme of the month, and we're looking at the Daughter of Cups. And the Daughter of Cups is basically the Page of Cups. And this is that very fresh, naive, youthful, invigorated heart space energy. And because it is a royalty card, in the daughter being the page, this can be a person. And so there might be a person, and just because it's a daughter doesn't mean it's female. It can just be someone in their feminine energy being very open to you, or you feeling very open to someone. And it's also a message of communication. It's a message of apologies. This can be an extension of forgiveness from you to another, or from you to another. And so if this resonates with you as a theme for the month, maybe it's due time to have that talk that you've been meaning to have, but maybe now is going to be the right time to do that with someone, to have a fresh start, a clean slate. So as a theme for the month of June, Leo, that's a very healthy, good space, or you can be preparing to have that with another, or a business job situation as well. And we're going to try to avoid the Son of Wands, which is basically the Knight of Wands. And avoiding that type of energy is just in general a pretty wise move to make. And again, because it's a royalty card in the Knight family, this can be a person. So maybe there is a person who rides in on their horse swiftly, fastly, making all these passion driven decisions around you. The Son of Wands is also termed as the player. So, player energy, and that doesn't have to be romantic necessarily. It can be, because we are dealing with wands and that's very passionate. But this can be avoid that person that rides in on their horse, does what they came to do, and leaves. And that can be in any environment, a workplace setting where your boss rides in and tells you what to do and doesn't give you clear instructions, but you're just left with that message, and then they blast out of there and you don't have time to ask questions or get the exact details. And so this is not really a detail oriented person. This is someone who thinks and then, or acts and then thinks later. And so this is just that very spontaneous, in out for their own needs more than anything. And so avoiding this energy can be directed towards you, Leo, as a fire sign, or this can be directed to you in warning of someone else, just to avoid, just for this month. It might be a fun energy, but maybe this month it's not the most healthy energy for you. And what we want to embrace, if that's what we're avoiding, we want to embrace the Chariot, which is, you could be getting a new car. This is the major arcana card for the sign of Cancer, which is water energy. But this is a very much a get up and go. This is very much a take a trip, get a new car. It can be just getting in your car and going for a drive. We want to embrace that. We want to embrace that exploring energy, and that can be done in a vehicle or in an airplane, taking a trip on a boat. This can just be that energy, which it's perfect. The month of June is a very popular vacation month. And so maybe that's what you're doing, Leo, is you're getting ready to go on a trip, getting ready to take a cruise, get in a car, go for a drive, embrace that energy. And what we want to evaluate is the Four of Wands. And the Four of Wands is traditionally the marriage card. It's the 2 Roman numerals and then 2 Roman numerals, so 1111, which is soulmate energy. If you see the digital clocks, when you see 1111, whoever it is you're thinking about or what your mind is drawn to at that time frame is said to be that soulmate energy. You feel very connected to someone, very meant to be energy. And this can also kind of mean happy wife, happy life, happy spouse, happy house. Four of Wands is passionate, celebratory, this divine union. So Four of Wands is what we want to evaluate. Maybe we're evaluating it because we're making a decision about it, or we're making a decision to shoot for it. And so you can evaluate this Four of Wands energy and see how it fits in your life. What we want to let go of is the Fool. And that doesn't necessarily mean someone who isn't intelligent. This is the Fool, as in, we're going to look at things from fresh, clean slate energy. We're going to look at things from the viewpoint that maybe we've never looked at them before. And that can be to see it in a clear, new light, and maybe a more healthy viewpoint. Or this is going to be that it's time to take that leap of faith and be the Fool in love, or be the Fool at work, and maybe be willing to take on those tasks that before you might have thought of as menial or below you, but now you kind of are embracing the fact that you got to start somewhere. starting fresh is better than not starting at all, and maybe not starting with all the tools that you have available to you right at this moment, but you're just going to start for the sake of starting. This is a representation of the sign of Aries, and Aries is the first sign in the zodiac. So they tend to be the leaders, the beginners, the initiators. They light that spark, that flame, and they encourage others to follow. Aries are leaders. And so this is the energy of letting go of this energy. To let go of that sort of mindset is that maybe you need to be a follower. Maybe you need to be the one who doesn't always have to be in charge. Maybe this is the energy of using your wisdom and your experience and not letting that jade you, but keeping your opinions in check. Sometimes fire signs are not shy and they're not afraid to share how they feel. And so that would be the Fool energy. And so if we're going to let go of that, we're going to keep maybe our opinions on the down low. We're going to save talking for when there's something that needs to be said. Maybe not everything we think needs to be shared, and that's not to keep you quiet, that's just using your wisdom and your discernment. So possibly let go of the just speaking out and maybe holding it in a bit. Just a recommendation: take it or leave it, apply it how you see fit. And we move over to the growing category. What were we trying to grow? This is the 10 of Swords. This is pain. This is misery. This is backstabbing, betrayal. There's a sword right through the head of this bison ox looking creature, this dark, negative, horrible energy. Because we're looking at this positive card, growing, I'm going to read this in the opposite. So as if it was reversed. And I would say that this is something we're trying to avoid. We're trying to grow trust again. We're trying to grow believing in ourselves, in others. We're trying to grow just trust in general and giving others the benefit of the doubt. Maybe having been betrayed, having been stabbed in the back, having been hurt and let down, there's a hesitancy to trust others. And if we're trying to grow this energy, I would suggest or give you just a piece of wisdom to consider being more trustworthy and trustful of others and experiences. Maybe that what the true meaning of the Fool is just to look at things with fresh eyes. And we would look at what actions are we trying to take. The actions we're trying to take is the Hanged Man, and that's another major arcana. All major arcana is down on the bottom row. So this is the major arcana for the sign of Pisces, and this is all about going within and taking an upside down viewpoint of the world. The action to take is to willfully surrender. Take the opportunity to where you've gone in the world and you've seen things from this upright perspective and you've assimilated yourself to how that is for you. There is always another way, another perspective, another way to view things and the world. So go upside down, figuratively. Allow your mind. This is a card of being illuminated, having an epiphany, coming to your own conclusions spiritually, seeing the world through intuition, trusting yourself. Again, kind of going back to that theme. Maybe that's what you need to do, is trust yourself, Leo, to be illuminated through your crown chakra, through your mind. Be upside down, see things from a different angle. Maybe it isn't the way you determined that it was. And this is also the energy of you're only suspended as long as you want to be. So if you've removed yourself from a group or a public setting, family, workplace, and you've gone within and you've taken that time to process, to come up with a more healthy viewpoint, you're able to come out of this when you are ready. So this is this bat hanging upside down, and they're only going to be held in that state until they open their wings and release their feet from the branch. So you're able to come out when you need to. Take your time. The action to take is to be in the Hanged Man energy. So go within when you need to and come out when you're ready. The goal for the month for you is going to be the Six of Cups, which is nostalgia. This is taking the trips down memory lane, knowing where your root system is. So this beautiful tree, you growing on the surface, didn't get this way for nothing. You have a huge family network. You have this dedication, this loyalty, and we're dealing with cups. So this is all about your heart energy, your heart space. And you are someone that values family. You value your friends. You value your spouse or your significant other. You are someone that holds people dearly to you, and that's what makes up your root system. So the goal for this month is for you to embrace this energy, embrace the energy of loving others, and allow yourself to be loved, because you are this beautiful tree and you're only this way because of what your root system has done for you. So allow yourself to show that that honor and that obligation in your heart for them, and in a healthy way. That is a beautiful exchange. Again, going back to that reciprocity that we had with the Six of Pentacles, this heart space energy, nostalgia, it's because of reciprocity. The roots give to the top and the top gives to the roots, and it's an equal, fair exchange. So something to consider, think about. I'm going to finish for you, Leo, with the Moonology Oracle cards, and just going to pull 3 out for you to see what confirmation that we can give to this reading, and maybe something new to think about as we close. And so, Leo, 3 oracle cards for you. It's time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. A new start is coming. That's fabulous. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So beautiful, Leo. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate anything you have to say about this reading. I gladly appreciate your time and your energy. Have a wonderful rest of your day.